When it comes to red flags in a relationship, there are a number of suspicious behaviors worth noting. Gaslighting, love bombing, and negging are just a few manipulative practices. But unfortunately, there's another to know: breadcrumbing. Today, we will tell you all details to recognize if you are one of those victims. The behavior is associated with the rise of online dating, which makes it very easy for a person to send out breadcrumbs from time to time and keep the other person hooked or engaged without evidence of substantive interest, consistency, or commitment. If you feel your partner is leading you on by offering little bits of attention without the full amount of commitment you need, you might be experiencing breadcrumbing. Breadcrumbing can look different depending on the relationship. It most often occurs during the dating phase, but it can happen in committed and even marital relationships too. While there are some instances where breadcrumbing may not be premeditated or manipulative, a more serious form of breadcrumbing is when one person deliberately decides to keep someone on the hook by sending them messages that suggest interest. However, the sender has no intention of moving into a more sustained, engaged romantic relationship with the receiver. 5 common signs of breadcrumbing may include: Number 1. You only receive attention from the person when you prompt them. If they rarely ever initiate contact on their own or demonstrate that they are interested in you without you reaching out, then this may be a sign. Number 2. Your conversations are very surface level. Are their messages primarily characterized by playfulness, seduction, and flirting? If when you try to have a more serious conversation, they are not available, get upset and irritable, ghost you, or constantly change the subject, this can be a warning sign of breadcrumbing. Number 3. They only reassure you when you lose interest. If a person is only willing to show you the attention you desire when you feel like giving up, this may be a sign that they are more interested in keeping you on standby than pursuing something in real time. Number 4. Their actions don't align with their words. If the person you're interested in tries to satisfy you with vague and ambiguous references to the potential for the relationship without any actions to back up their words, it could be a sign of breadcrumbing. They might idealize you and make you feel like they cannot bear to lose you, but it doesn't coincide with the way they don't answer their phone when you call. Number 5. The relationship feels compartmentalized. If you notice that a person has rigid boundaries around their availability or spending time with you, this may be a sign that they are more interested in keeping their interactions with you in a box versus truly being there for you in a mutually beneficial way. If you do approach your partner about potentially being breadcrumbed, be prepared with some specific examples that will help them understand your perspective. You can also be prepared to explain what you believe a more consistent and meaningful connection should look like moving forward. If you tell your partner how you feel and continue to notice the same patterns and behaviors, it may be healthier to just move on altogether. Healthy functioning relationships require reciprocity, and if you respectfully try to move on from a relationship that is meaningful to the other person, they should reach out to understand or improve the connection if it is valuable to them. Lastly, know that it is okay to be upset if the relationship doesn't work out. Forgive yourself. Anyone can be misled and manipulated by a charming narcissist. They specialize in this, and most of us don't have radar that can detect a specialist. It is never late to regain your power. You deserve someone who is dedicated to you and to the relationship. As soon as you identify a potential breadcrumber, set your boundaries, face them, and if it becomes a pattern, just let them go and step out. Don't forget to give us a like and subscribe for more quick advice.